Namaste, this is Srini from Figuring Out Hinduism.
Today we are going to talk about why the saffron color is so special to Hinduism. So if you see, it is saffron and not orange, right? It is called kesar in Hindi, and also some people like to call it bhagwa. So bhagwa essentially comes from the word bhagwan, which means God, and Bhagwan comes from the word bhag, which means prosperous, wealthy. So essentially, when the sun rises in the morning, just before it rises, you will see this saffron color hue across the sky on the horizon, and that sort of gives you a hope that the sun is going to rise and it is going to be a new day. In many ways, it symbolizes a new beginning, right? And sun is known to be the Sakshat Paramatma Swarupan, the God that you can see with your naked eyes, because sun is considered to be someone who does his job day in day out selflessly, without caring for who respects him, who does not respect him. There is no expectation at all from the people he is serving. So sun is essentially the reason for all the life in the planet, right? Like, can we even think of one whole day without the sun? Like, how many days can we exist without the sun? Maybe 6-7 days at max, right? Sun is it rises at a certain time and it sets at a certain time, and that cycle keeps continuing, and the sun is selfless, right? A lot of people would say saffron is for sacrifice, but it is not. It is about selflessness. So you do your job and you do it so well, and even if you are giving life to others, right, you are not egoistic about it. You don't have the ego that you are the reason for all the good things happening around you. And to an extent, that can be considered to be the state of enlightenment. So that is when you do your job, but nothing affects you. You are always in a state of peace and tranquility, right? Your worldly things, material things don't matter to you anymore. It might affect you, mind you, but it doesn't matter to you. So that's the symbolism of saffron. So essentially, people who are selfless, and people who are trying to reach or have reached a state of enlightenment where the worldly things, material things, don't matter to them anymore, and they are in a different plane. They are always in a mental state of peace and tranquility, right? That's the state of enlightenment, and that's what saffron signifies and symbolizes. So there you go. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Please do subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. Please do share this with your near and dear ones so that we can together figure out the third largest religion of the world.